Hello and welcome, loyal viewers of the UKC, Lower Valley, and around the world to our March 21st edition of NTV's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss, and welcome to this week's edition of Thursday's NTV Team Action News. It's snowing outside, Jeffrey.
It is, and it is the first day of spring.
Well, that was March 20th.
Oh, yeah.
The first day of spring,
On
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And then it started snowing, of course. I think it's been years running right now. With the first day of spring, there's always snowfall.
Yes, there is. So for you, Puxatawny Phil, I know that you're watching. You're wrong once again.
Yeah, we tip our hats off to you because you're always wrong.
So Kwame received about a foot of snow in the past 2 days, and I heard by little birdie that it was some of the best riding up at Alpental that it's been all year.
Well, Alpental, you can't go wrong with fresh snow up there, the backcountry, and Chair 2 being open. It's a beautiful mountain, and with fresh snow, I bet it's a beautiful riding day.
Especially in the springtime, this is the best time to ride because it seems like a lot of people are fanning out of the winter sports, kind of moving into biking, hiking.
Don't forget about baseball and softball.
Baseball, softball, so it doesn't seem like there's as many people on the mountain, so right now is the best time to go up.
Urchin's motto, man. Go big, go home. All right. All right, come on, y'all, let's go.
And talking about sports, we had a report this last week about kids not being able to do car washes or bake sales to raise money for their sports of that season, which is kind of weird.
They say due to child labor laws that the kids are recommended not to participate in car washes or bake sales and whatnot, and I just think this is ridiculous. Yeah! It's kind of just asking the community to bring in more money without the kids earning any effort. It seems like the kids maybe these days are getting a little bit babied, some pampering, maybe.
Work ethic might not be there because of it.
I don't believe in this whole child labor law thing. It's like the stuff that we have going on. Like the kids in our community that do the I Have a Dream dinner, there's no child labor laws against that, or at least there shouldn't be. No one's recognized it. No one's ever saw it as an issue. The kids love it. The community loves it, and the adults love it.
Yeah, and it's an awesome thing, and they raise money for the Interact Club. And this is all they're doing, the kids for the sports programs, doing car washes, bake sales, anything they can do to raise money. It's not child labor. They need to get past all this stuff that they can argue about and get back to the fundamentals of raising money, getting your work ethic, and then you can play your sports with your new jerseys that you earned yourself.
Well put, Nolan. Very well put.
It's just, this world is, they're babying our kids way too much. But we're kind of sound like old people. And back in our day,
back in the days,
we used to have the Clean Elementary where we played on asphalt.
It was a bunch,
We did. Down at the...
Oh, yeah, but the kids are still playing on that asphalt.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
There's no play structure there anymore to play on the asphalt.
What are you talking about? There's asphalt, and then there's basketball courts, and then there's a play structure.
No, I'm talking about the old elementary.
Oh, way
back when they had pebbles that you didn't fall on bark, you fell on rocks.
Yes, you did. I remember that. I was actually only in that school for kindergarten.
Yeah, I was still 3rd grade, and that's where we learned how to get tough. And unfortunately, they took us away from that, and we've gotten a lot of, I don't know, a little wussier out there.
I don't like it.
Me neither. So hopefully eventually they'll bring back kids working outside, especially those cleanup days. Making them tougher and learning how to work.
I mean, what's a proper age when it comes to child labor laws? Because I remember...
10.
I don't really... You can't
make him start
below
working
10.
No, make him start working at 10.
I was just saying, I remember mowing lawns.
Okay, 16. I was just joking.
I mean, I remember mowing lawns at the age of 13.
Oh, yeah.
Or 14.
I was working at
12. Like going to my neighbor's house, pushing lawnmower, you know. I mean, I was working.
Yeah,
and I like
kids need to learn it now, especially when they're young, because when they're older, they'll have that good trait for later on in life.
But we're not talking about 6-year-olds working in sweatshops.
Yeah, no, not at all. We're talking about raking leaves, doing dishes, helping your parents out, and not having
teenagers, preteens,
not having them tell you what to do. You just go do it on your own.
Yes. Give us a call at 649-3940 or 649-2211. Voice your opinion about this topic and we will give you some free movie tickets, a tub of popcorn, and 2 sodas.
Can't go wrong with that. Or if you're a great kid and you love your parents and you do a bunch of chores for them, give us a call and tell us what you do for them, and we'd love to give you some movie tickets just for doing that. Help out your parents.
Big things are going on in downtown Roslyn. The Art Walk is back.
Yes, it's starting up again, but it always starts off with the student art walk.
And this is kicking off this upcoming Saturday. Spring is here, the Art Walk's back, and this is the first of many taking place this year.
Downtown Roslyn from 3 to 7 o'clock. Do not miss out. Over 600 pieces from student art. Hear the jazz and the marimba bands and visit downtown Roslyn businesses. Great job, everybody, putting on the Roslyn Art Walk once again and starting off with the students.
The turnout for these things are fantastic.
Yeah, and the art is exquisite.
It's very cool because I remember Nolan and I's first episode, our top story was the kids' art walk, and it was fun.
Yeah, you had that interview with Jen Basterchia.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Jen.
And Lee Runyons are one of our first people you got to interview.
Yeah.
Awesome thing. We're 4 years running in April. Very cool.
Very cool, and we're going to have an anniversary special episode for you coming up.
Oh yeah, April 14th or 20th, around there.
Around there somewhere.
One of those days.
Speaking of April 6th is the annual Sons of Italy Spaghetti Feed. This is going towards a scholarship fund, and it's going to be held at the Cleveland Eagles from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The admission for adults is $12 and $6 for kids.
Coming up in May, High Pockets Hope Run is going on May 4th, and here's an interview with Luann O'Shaughnessy to let us know more.
My name's Luann O'Shaughnessy, and I live in South Cleveland, and this year for our Relay for Life's team, I've decided to put on a 5K run to earn money for the American Cancer Society. It's called the High Pockets Hope Run because it's in memory of my mother-in-law, Kay Halty, and she was called, she got the nickname when she was a teenager from her dad because of her long legs. And Kay was her dad's pinochle partner, and whenever it was time to go to a game, her dad would say, "Let's go, High Pockets." So that's why we formed the Halty Clan, and that's the team name for Relay for Life for us, and it consists of Kay's kids and their spouses and their kids and a bunch of cousins. The Hope Run is going to be Saturday, May 4th, and the run starts at 9 o'clock, and packet pickup will start at 8, so you can come to the South Cleveland Park on Main and Madison. The race starts at 9 and it goes along the John Wayne Trail, so it should be a pretty fun day.
Thank you, Luann, for that interview. Great job, and thank you for putting on such a great event for the Relay for Life. Keep up the great work.
If you're a hunter, hiker, fisher, gatherer, then be sure to go and pick up your Discover Passes at the Chamber of Commerce. The annual pass fee is $30, and one-day pass is $10, and there's a $2 transaction that applies.
You can't go wrong with a $30 annual pass. It's a one-time fee, and it gets you out there. You don't have to worry about the one-day pass, $10. That's a pretty high jump, huh?
Yeah.
One day, $10, or the whole time, $30?
Yeah.
It's pretty much no-brainer right there.
Yeah, $30 is worth it. Because I catch usually, on average, probably about $450 worth of fish a year. So $30.
Don't tell people that, because that's called poaching, Joe.
No, it's just like in a sea.
Oh, catch and release.
Catch and release.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Close call.
But yeah, make sure to have this Discover Pass because the tickets range up to $60 to $90. Yeah, those are fun.
Crazy.
Don't forget, this Saturday, the ARF Doggie Easter egg hunt is going on in Roslyn. You can meet up at 12:45 at the Coal Miner Trail. Registration is only $5, and you get a basket with that. All dogs must be on a leash, and for more info, please call Lori at 519-304-4805. Doggie Easter egg hunt. Woo.
You can also contact Lori for adopting some animals. We have Lulu. Lulu is in desperate need of a forever home. She comes from a neglectful situation. She was abandoned a few months ago and will be boarded up at the vet. She's 10 years old, spayed, wormed, and up to date on shots.
Please give Lori a call if you have a forever home for Lulu, or you can foster Lulu for a little while. Give Lori a call, 304-4805. Please, they need to get this cat to a home.
Learn about the basics of avalanche safety, meandering through the Commonwealth Basin at Snoqualmie Pass.
There's 2 guided snowshoe walks on March 24th, that's Sunday, at 10:30 a.m. and the second one at 12:30 p.m. These walks will be led by Avalanche Safety instructors from Friends of Avalanche Center and U.S. Forest Service Snow Rangers.
Reservations are required and can be made by calling the Forest Service Visitor Information Center at 425-434-6111.
Space is limited and a $15 per person donation is suggested to offset the cost of the program. And snowshoes are provided.
And if you are a snowshoer, there's no better information than you can receive than Avalanche Safety.
Yeah, very important and great classes right there. Only a $15 donation to help save your life when you're out there snowshoeing.
And now let's move on to Civic News. First off, let's move down to the South Cle Elum City Council, where they met March 19th at 7 p.m. at South Cle Elum City Hall. Steve Sauer resigns, and the water plant update is finally here.
We have here a letter of resignation from Steve Sauers due to recent medical issues with Barbara and the time commitment. Will not have the time necessary to give the town of South Cle Elum. I will therefore give my notice of resignation effective immediately. With regrets, big regrets, I accept Steve Sauers' resignation. That's going to put a hole in us. Along with that resignation, that leaves the seat at the council table open. Anybody that is interested needs to send a letter of interest to the town of South Cle Elum.
What they're wanting to do is, I believe each of us will pay $20,000 toward the comp water plant, and then he wants to take the rest out of the reserves.
From the regional?
The combined.
Okay.
So this task order right here is for $20,000. If you see on the second page down at the bottom, these for services, the maximum is $20,000, and then if it's over that, then we have to agree to make more of that.
And the rest is going to come out of the regional water system reserves.
That's what he's proposing.
Proposing that, yeah.
Thank you, South Cle Elum City Council, for meeting every first and third Tuesday at 7 p.m. And you can check out that full meeting at selected times on NTV. And that concludes
Civic News. And now let's move on to a movie review with Randy Winkler.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. Burt Wonderstone was a lot better than I expected it to be. It's got Steve Carell, Steve Bessamy, Alan Arkin, and of course Jim Carrey in it. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as stupid as I thought it was going to be, and it was a little thought-provoking, and it was just good fun. So go see it. You'll have a good time. And now the next movie is The Call. The Call with Halle Berry was scary. Oh, that rhymed. Anyway, Halle Berry is a telephone operator at the 911 switchboard, and part of the movie that's cool is you get to see the 911 switchboard, and it's really cool. They call it the Hive, and there's all this stuff going on, and it's really neat. And then of course the story itself is she gets a call, and there's a girl that has a cell phone that can't be traced, and she's been kidnapped, she's in the trunk of a car, and on and on and on, and it's scary and intense and a good movie. I would highly recommend it, but just remember that you might be scared. So all right, and so the Roslyn Theater has their new equipment ordered, and it's on its way. And don't forget to watch NTV on Channel 40.
In Warriors sports, we're talking about links. That's golf, baby. Last Thursday, it was a non-league match at Sun Tides Golf Course where the Lady Warriors finished in first place. Sarah Weinberner and Aaron Dellinger were the top shooters. On the boys' side, the Warriors completed the tournament in second place, with Dylan and Cody leading the way. High school golf continued this last Wednesday on March 20th in Zilla, but unfortunately, due to high winds, it was a non-league and it was pretty much a practice match for these guys. So they had fun out there. Check back later on with NTV for more info from the golf. That's links, baby.
Caleb Worsland, shortstop.
Quentin Pepin, pitcher and second baseman.
All right, and how's the season going so far for you guys? Great, 6-0, you know, taking care of business.
Pretty good, pretty organized, getting stuff done, making plays, little small things that are getting us farther.
Who you guys playing next?
Granger.
Are they going down?
They are going down.
It's a sweep.
So, is it a home game or away?
It's supposed to be a home game, but due to weather interferences, we're going to be traveling away.
Come out, we only have 4 home games, the rest are away, so there's many chances you get come to the home games.
Baseball's back.
You keep up the great work and get to districts and state and hopefully get some hardware in those cases.
It's finally here. Today marks the date of the NCAA 2013 March Madness Basketball Tournament, and I have the winning bracket.
No, you don't, Jeff. I bet you'll get shut out. Probably all your teams will lose the first round, but hey, it's okay, Jeff.
I doubt that.
It's okay. Yeah, a lot of hearts will get broken today. The shutouts and also the blowouts cannot wait, and also the devastating upsets. I'm hoping that we'll see some.
It's an upset tournament. It was last year and the year before, and there's tons of upsets. There's absolutely no telling who's going to win this tournament except for this guy.
Hopefully you have your brackets in, and Gonzaga go all the way. First time in school history at #1, going to NCAA tournament. Great job, guys. And hopefully you guys have your brackets in so you can win $1 million from ESPN.
And now, as always, we would like to shut down tonight's episode by wishing some people a very happy birthday.
Happy birthdays! March 21st, we have Lori Watts, Steven Schuda, Josh Stutz, Kevin Clausen, and Jocelyn Slack. Happy birthday to everybody.
And on March 22nd, we have Shannon Johansson, Philip Hodson, Tammy North, Jessica Finley, and Sadie Kean.
On March 23rd, Carol Lockett. Happy birthday, Carol.
On March 26th, we have Mike Haynes. Happy birthday, Mike.
March 28th, Lily Swanson, Lucky Lawrence, Brandy Lee Wheeler, and Zach Ballard. Happy birthday to everybody. And happy birthday to Michiko Inamura on March 29th, a foreign exchange student that we were blessed to have with when growing up when I was a kid. Very awesome woman from Japan.
And then you brought up Nikolai, too, from California.
Oh, yeah, Nikolai. He was a foreign exchange student.
No, he was originally from Brazil, but yeah, he was a good guy.
Live a la, Nikolai. Well, it's been a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news.
For you, March 21st, 2013, if you have anything, complaints, or positive feedback, please give us a call, or if you see Jeff, tell him. Or me.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day, night, evening. I'm Nolan Weiss. Oh, yeah, and also, Jeff did not light Mavericks on fire. Just a heads up. The fire, he's been turning, like since the world's been turning. Thank you, South Cleveland City Council, for meeting every second. And on March
What the hell?
Dang it, Sarah. I gotta go.
She's got to go right now. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there's something for the bloopers.
That's just what you want.
How come he's got...
No, it's a nose piercing and a lip piercing.
Oh.